Hello students, I hope you all are doing good and fine. Now that your ACCA September exams are done, I hope your exam went very well. In this video, we will review the exam. That is your September exam review we will do. So which one, which paper? We will review the SBR exam review, whether the exam was tough, moderate, difficult, etc. So many students have mentioned me, sir, the exam was moderate to difficult. Difficult means it was not too difficult. It was difficult at a certain point because many students would have not done consolidation. They would have faced issues in the first question. So the exam was moderate to difficult. It was manageable. It was not that sir पूरा बारी था syllabus से बारी था ऐसा नहीं था. It was manageable. It was okay. Now coming to the section A, many of the students got foreign operations. In this foreign operation, it was a subsidiary and associate. Associate is also there in foreign. We have to do the accounting, and it was a penal question. It was a penal question, and the many students also got cash flow hedge. In this set, a cash flow hedge was there, and I mentioned before the exam also that cash flow hedge will be tested this time because in the pre-mock it was there. So the cash flow hedge came for 5 marks, and it was straightforward. You had to write down the effective, ineffective part, would have got the marks. And in this case, foreign operation adjustments were there, and you had to discuss how the accounting will be done. The other set had a SOFP where control is achieved. It was from associate to subsidiary or investment to subsidiary. I have no idea. Either it was an investment to subsidiary or associate to subsidiary. And here, easy adjustments were there. Like share exchange, the company has acquired other company, they have issued share. The adjustment was not done, you had to do it. Then fair value adjustment, impairment adjustment, goodwill impairment was also there. So the other set in your first question, consolidation was easy. Out of 30 marks, it was 20 to 22 marks was straightforward, easy only. And in this other set, there was a share-based payment question, cash settled share-based question, a 4 to 5 marks, a easy question, straightforward. And IFRS 9 question also was there for 5 marks. In this IFRS 9, you had to discuss whether we should follow amortization cost method, fair value through P&L or fair value through OCF for debt instrument under financial asset. And the answer for this one was fair value through P&L because the business model test and the contractual cash flow characteristic test was not met. So the business model test was satisfied, but the contractual cash flow test was not satisfied. So you have to say that it should be recorded fair value through P&L. So this was the in section A regarding consolidation, and easy marks were there. As mentioned, IS and IFRS will be tested. So easy IS and IFRS marks was available. Then in section B, coming to section B, some set had IS 23 borrowing cost, a very easy question. It was a 7 mark question. So that is the reason we say when coming to SBR, FR should also be strong. The small stand IAS 16, IAS 23, IAS 20, because a lot of time we have seen 10 to 15 marks will come from your FR only. In the other set, a question was regarding impairment. Many of them had got impairment. In the one more set, the question was regarding revenue. That is step number 2 to identify the performance obligation. And then ethics question was there 10 to 12 marks, 10 marks, and 2 marks for profession. And recommendation also was asked for 2 to 3 marks. So this was the section B, a very easy scoring area. Borrowing cost, in that they had mentioned that they had capitalized for full 12 months. You had to not capitalize for 3 months because of rain. Impairment, the basic question came 4 marks. Why impairment is done in the form of CGU? So you have to explain that, and then you have to mention whether the impairment is done correctly or not. Then IFRS 15 revenue, step 2 was regarding performance obligation, identify. So here in each and everything, each and every case here, 3 to 2 marks were easy for technical marks. Technical marks were available easily. So this was section B, and ethics was also easy. Many students mentioned. Then coming to your section B, sorry, section A only. Then in this section B, now section B, a lot of questions were that depending upon the set. So IFRS 16 was tested, and I mentioned in the class IFRS 15, IFRS 16 financial instrument very important. So in one set, IFRS 16 was sale and lease back, the case 3, that is selling price is less than the fair value. And in the other set, it was a lease and non-lease, some regarding aeroplane question. Students have mentioned 600, 400, 200 was the cost per hour. You are to separate it and discount the value and record lease liability and right to use asset. IFRS 16, it was easy question, straightforward, easy marks. Then IAS 16, component accounting. Many mentioned, sir, PP we got. IAS 16, component accounting was tested. That means there are two components we have separated. We have to record depreciation separately. If the component has been replaced, how we will do the accounting. Then in one of the set, IAS 27, associate and joint venture was also asked. Many students have mentioned that the accounting for this. Then IAS 12, in one of the set, IAS 12, income tax was tested for 15 marks. And in this, 6 marks was straightforward from unused tax losses. The unused tax losses was given and you had to write down the technical part of your IAS 12. And if you would have written technical part 3 marks. And then you had to say whether the deferred tax asset can be recorded or not. And then a 9 marks requirement was tested for your research and development. As you know that tax authorities will say that we never believe in the concept of development cost. In most of the countries, they say that research and development cost will be expensed off as per tax rules. But as per IAS 38, development cost we capitalize. So there was a difference. You had to do this and you had to mention. Then a question which was very good question, termination of contract. And this covered the topic of IAS 37 onerous contract. And mentioned in the class, IAS 37 is also very important. So this time the examiner, a straightforward question was not that regarding IAS 37, but a onerous contract question was that. And in this onerous contract, you had to do discounting and record the amount, your liability. Even though many students were not able to link with IAS 37, no issue. But if you had linked with your conceptual framework saying that, sir, we have to record a liability, the problem, no issue. Then training cost was that as per your IAS 38, whether can we record this as an intangible asset, justify as per conceptual framework. And whenever you learn, whenever you study for OPR, it's important that first you study conceptual framework and practice basic questions regarding conceptual framework. And this was tested for 4 marks. A straightforward question: why should the company not record training cost as an asset? Because you should say control is not there over the employees, and we can't control the employees, and the employees can leave anytime. So the future economic benefits will not be, or it is uncertain. Then the question was regarding IFRS 2, the current issue part. In this, the IFRS S2 was tested, and it's that IFRS S1 is not tested frequently, but S2 is tested frequently in your SBR. And it was regarding the disclosure and non-compliance. The compliance, as per IFRS 2, the disclosure was not provided. You had to identify the issues and you have to restate it. Then in one of these set, MPM was also tested, IFRS 80, that is APM was given, and you had to discuss whether this is an MPM or not. You have to justify. Many students also mentioned that, sir, IFRS 13 was tested, fair value, a frequently tested topic. Fair value, and along with this PP, fair value, PP, and component accounting, students have mentioned. So this was the overall exam review of your SBR. And as mentioned, it was moderate to difficult. Difficult means students who have not done foreign operations would have faced a lot of issues. And the students who would have not covered IFRS S2 would have faced a lot of issue. And this onerous contract is okay. It's a bouncer question we normally say, but it's not a bouncer question. It was straightforward only. But many students will neglect this area, saying, sir, IAS 37 is not so important. But it's very important. Your FR 726 standards are very important for your SBR. So these were the questions which students have mentioned me. So on that basis, I have mentioned you. So if you know any other question was tested, you can comment in the comment section so that the students can also get to know. I hope the exam was very good. So this was the review of your SBR paper. Now, sir, will the evaluation be strict or etc.? No. If you have written simple points as mentioned, 1 point, 1 valid point is equal to 1 marks. So, I hope that everything will be good. Do not worry much. So now your September exams are done. So now we are coming up with our December batch. So if you want to enroll, you can contact me or Chinmay sir. So or you can visit to our website Super Infinity Education, or you can contact Chinmay sir on this number, or you can also contact me. This is my contact 6361764852 for your admission for your December batch. So now So what is the fees? Knowledge level 10,000. We have started a FA batch. It was started on 10th, so 2 classes are done. And then skill level 8,500, and professional level it's 14,000. So you can contact, so we can discuss. So now coming to the detail, coming to my classes, FR and SBR. FR classes will be live, online only, live online both. So it is starting, FR classes starting from 16th. Your SBR classes are starting from 14th, that is tomorrow. FR classes will be on weekdays, Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 9:30, and your SBR will be 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. We'll also have weekday classes. 2 weekdays also we'll have classes for SBR, so that we can revise the FR also. So the FR concepts also will revise, and we'll do a lot of questions. We'll solve the past papers, etc. Then your, for your PM and ATX recordings are available. So if you have any queries regarding any question or any topic, you can connect with sir. Sir will guide you. And PM and ATX live batch is not that. It's a recorded. You can purchase the recorded classes, and we have solved a lot of questions also in the class. Then coming to the live batch for this time, taxation batch live we are conducting. That is hybrid batch, online plus offline. Offline you can attend in Pune, Monday to Friday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. For FM hybrid batch, that is starting from next week, that is 6:30 to 9:30. And AFM also is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That is Saturdays and Sundays. And weekdays also classes will be there, so that a lot of questions is done in the class, as well as the theory is also covered of AFM. For FA, as mentioned, FA is taken by Harshvi Gandhi. She is a rank holder, 4 times rank holder. And the FA batch, as mentioned, has been started on your 10th. So 2 days are, 2 lectures are done. So you can contact us. It's weekday, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the important point which I want to mention is that your December batch, first 3 classes are demo classes. You can attend the classes. It's a regular class. You can attend the 3 classes, first 3 classes. If you like the way we teach, you can enroll, or you can confirm your admission for the December batch or the March attempt. So, if you have any queries, you can contact me on Chinmay sir as mentioned, so that we can guide you regarding your which paper should you give. Sir, if we have any doubts, any queries also, we can discuss regarding this. So I hope the, excuse me, I hope the exam review would have helped you, saying sir the exam was moderate and difficult. See, if the exam was difficult for other students also, it will be difficult. It's not that it was easy, it was moderate to difficult. So with this, and if you have any queries, you can contact me or message Chinmay sir, or contact me or Chinmay sir regarding your admissions. So bye bye. Have a good day. Radhe Radhe.